Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Does a criminal defense attorney use legal magic when Finn begs Jack to release Luna? According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, John Finn Finnegan recently lost his temper with Poppy Nozawa for depriving him of a daughter over the years. Since Finn was unaware that Luna Nozawa was his biological child, he lost out on a lot. Now that Luna was given a life sentence, things are more complicated, but Finn has an opportunity to make up for lost time. Although Luna was placed under house arrest at the Spencer mansion when Bill Spencer pulled a prank, this is not the same as actual freedom. After that secret is revealed, Finn can come see Luna at Bill's house, but he could want a more committed relationship. Finn may someday come to forgive Luna for her misdeeds, particularly those she committed against Steffy Forrester, but it may take some time. Like Bill, Finn might begin to believe in Luna's metamorphosis. Finn may eventually question if he can legally assist Luna in any way. Made Jack Finnegan a criminal defense lawyer, but the show has never fully capitalized on that. There was a time when Sheila Sharp asked Jack to represent her, but he refused. If an excellent criminal defense attorney isn't going to help a criminal get off the hook, why even have him on the show? Since Jack still needs to make amends with Finn for some previous transgressions, would he be able to save his son by saving Luna? Luna's allegations of transient insanity and prior psychological damage might be relevant in this case. Luna may need to receive mental health therapy as part of the agreement, but perhaps she might find independence. Luna might be able to get away with it with a soap opera explanation if Sheila is able to move on from everything she has done and work happily at Il Giardino. With Jack's assistance with her appeal and Bill's capacity to intimidate or by judges, we may envision Luna eventually escaping her entire legal predicament. Naturally, that might be the final nail in the coffin for Finn and Steffy, so as this plot develops, Finn will need to think carefully about what he does. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Finn and Luna's attempt to connect will encounter some difficulties. Brooke exposes Steffy and Daphne and learns about the Hope heartbreak plan. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke Logan is going to expose Daphne Rose and Steffy Forrester. Here's what B&B has planned, since it appears that Brooke will learn about the scheme to destroy Hope Logan's heart. Brooke will interrupt Carter Walton and Daphne during their most recent strategy meeting. When Brooke opens the door, she will appear surprised that Daphne is getting too near to Carter. As she intensifies her seduction tactics, Daphne will be in her most seductive state once more. Brooke will be upset to see Daphne purr in Carter's ear while she attempts to start his motor. It's likely that Brooke will make an announcement and cause Carter some embarrassment. Carter may tell Brooke that he is simply thinking about business, but it's clear that Daphne is influencing him. Brooke might believe that Daphne is after Carter, and in the upcoming episodes, Carter will eventually come to the same conclusion. Carter will be unable to resist Daphne's desire for him personally due to her actions. Carter won't know that Daphne is actually working for Steffy, of course, but after she overhears a startling exchange, Brooke might be a different story. The next time Steffy and Daphne are talking about their big idea, they could forget to lock the door to the design studio. In any case, Brooke will hear a portion of the discussion and become worried. Brooke might be aware that Daphne is on a quest for Steffy, even if she doesn't hear enough to understand the whole situation. Brooke might be able to solve this issue if she notices Daphne's obvious flirting. Brooke could readily figure out that the plan must include Hope's sadness. Maybe Brooke will reconsider and see that Steffy is attempting to ruin Hope's romance with Daphne's assistance. Brooke would conclude that Steffy thinks Carter will take back control of the business after Hope's curse is broken. In any case, Brooke will see Daphne performing her Carter magic and will hear her talking to Steffy. According to our forecasts, Brooke will have a lot to be concerned about following this. Despite her desire to restore Forrester dominance, Brooke will not tolerate Hope's suffering as a result. Will Brooke let Hope and Carter know about her suspicions about Daphne and Steffy's actions? Brooke tells Ridge that she hasn't given up on them yet, as Finn gets ready to tell Steffy the truth about Luna. Poppy attempted to pledge Finn to secrecy when Brooke challenged Carter about his conscience. Finn reiterates to a protesting Poppy in his office that the test verifies his paternity for Luna. She reminds him that if he tells anyone the truth, it will destroy their lives together. He leaves abruptly. When incarcerated, Finn insists on seeing Luna. After explaining that she is still an inmate even though she is not in prison, the warden leaves. Finn demands to know where Luna is over the phone with Poppy. She asks him once more to keep this a secret since she doesn't know. At Bill's, he warns Luna that her presence is unknown, and that she should exercise greater caution when his kid is present. She hides outdoors when they hear someone approaching. His father embraces Liam as he walks confidently in. Although Bill is usually pleased to see his son, he tells him he doesn't need to check up on him. Bill is proud of him and they discuss business. Liam claims that being in the office would have been pleasant. According to his father, he will visit sometime this week. Liam is still concerned about the reason behind his remote work. Bill maintains that everything is fine. This weekend they intend to take the kids out on the boat and talk about Steffi's anniversary. After a maniac confined her in a cage, Liam is simply content. Justin confirms to Ridget Eriks that what Carter did was lawful. Steffi argues they still can't back down after he hangs up the phone. She is certain that Carter is the target of the coup, and they must use that. She is certain that Daphne will find it simple to sabotage Carter and Hope's relationship. However, she believes they must start a new front and persuade Carter that Logan ladies have indoctrinated him. Steffi believes that all of this has already produced a positive outcome. He broke the Brooke chain and was reunited with her mother. It's nearly worth it because of it. She'll support her parents no matter what. They recall that today is her anniversary. She and her spouse will be celebrating alone because the children are not present. Steffi recalls Jin asking her to marry him at the Cliff home. She wonders where he is and is eager for him to return home. After changing and lighting candles, she steps on a toy knight, which reminds her of Finn. She gives the doctor some wine as he enters. He responds that he's not sure when she asks if everything is all right. They are celebrating their anniversary, she reminds him. He didn't remember. She reminds him of their past after telling him to put his day in the past. He saved her from his crazy cousin, Steffi explains. Now that everything is behind them, they just need to focus on the future because nothing can separate them. Since he doesn't say anything, she feels something is amiss and begs him to explain. He claims that he would sacrifice himself for her and the children, but he must tell her something. Steffi must make a decision since Finn won't keep Luna a secret according to teasers on The Bold, and the beautiful John Finnegan answered a persistent query. However, his twice-confirmed response raises a serious issue that will be difficult to handle. One aspect of Finn's happy family life is that he has remarkably reconciled with Sheila Carter-Sharp, his birth mother. Naturally, Luna Nozawa, that notorious villain's granddaughter, was born. However, when Lee Finnegan, Finn's mother, and Steffi Forrester Finnegan, his wife, find out that Luna is Finn's daughter, they are about to legitimately express their strong feelings. According to the conventional calendar, spring is still a long way off. In this version of Los Angeles, California, however, every baseball fan is aware that their great club will shortly begin spring training. When comparing Lee's instincts, which she determined were incorrect, such allusion is appropriate. Lee was mistaken in her suspicions that her sister, Poppy Nozawa, was having an affair with Jack Finnegan. However, it seemed sense that Lee had long held that suspicion. Lee found out about Jack's betrayal of Sheila in more recent years. Lee was correct when she said that Poppy was not feeling right and that she was staring at the wrong man. Yes, Steffi and Finn's marriage is strong. By separating himself from Sheila, he demonstrated his dedication. In one of the more sinister plotlines in the history of the show, she shot him and Steffi. Among the many hardships this couple has faced is Luna's abduction of Steffi. But Steffi's instincts were the sole reason that happened. As loyal fans remember, Steffi followed Luna to the apartment complex where her and Poppy resided after realizing something was off when she saw her kiss Bill Spencer. Luna kept Steffi in that building because it was going to be demolished. During the demolition, Luna had every intention of leaving Steffi in a huge metal cage where she would be crushed to death. That result was intended to quiet Steffi for all time and preserve her desire to stay with Bill. It will be a shocking revelation when Steffi finds out that Finn's daughter is her intended murderer. Finn will not hide this paternity revelation if he maintains his character. He'll let Lee and Steffi know. Luna's covert presence at Bill's estate adds to the suspense of this story. Finn therefore thinks he is aware of the location of his daughter's detention. However, as Poppy recently discovered, She is not incarcerated in the conventional sense. Since Poppy just informed Lee and Steffi that Luna is missing, Finn is probably going to tell them about it. Finn will be determined to find his daughter, so the four of them will work together to find their recently discovered family member.